everybody. It is Kayla with the D.I.D system, and we're doing D.I.D day today. Hi. So, I'm just going to get right into it. In our system, we tend to get stuck at certain ages. And by stuck, I mean like those of us who age will stop at certain ages. And 16 is one of those ages for us. And so like I'm 16. I when I first emerged, I was a real little. And I think I kind of aged up like a year or two. And then just stayed there for a long time. And then I aged up to 16. And I know that Lil can age slide up to higher ages, but I think she will always have a young component that's like predominant. I don't know if I will, or if I will continue to age up once I process like what's got me at like why I stopped at 16. Because I know a lot of us stop at 16, and then 22 is like our next big stop. And after that, I haven't noticed any. But I think I know part of the reason why I'm at 16, because I've been mad about it, and I'm not normally mad. I don't want to say I've never experienced anger, but it's not a common emotion for me. Anxiety and fear are more the ones that I'm like, anyway. So I'm mad though. I've just been thinking the past couple days about the messages we received from church. So, and how damaging that was for us coming from a trauma situation, but also how damaging for like teens. So we were in youth group, and we were told that the heart is deceitful above all things and exceedingly wicked. Who can understand it? So we were told not to trust our own emotions, that those would lead us wrong, that was bad, our hearts were wicked. And so then what we were told to trust is this book, the things in this book, the way the people interpreted the things in the book that were telling us that, this is what we could trust, not this. And then we were told, that our flesh was bad. So we were already dissociative. We didn't need a whole lot of encouragement to ignore our emotions, to ignore our body. And then we were told by people that, if we wanted to make God happy, then we needed to read our Bible and to pray every day and to fast. And okay, so I just want to talk about this. And I should have said like, trigger warning for religious trauma. Okay, so we're 16, right? Not me, but back when the body was 16, and we're dyslexic, and we're like, don't even realize how much trauma we have. We have all this PTSD, and we're perfectionists because when you do bad or when you do wrong, bad things happen. And we're told that the person who has ultimate control of our lives is going to be displeased with us if we listen to this thing that's deceitful and it's going to lead us wrong, or we don't read our Bible and pray every day. And we know what it's like when you displease the person over you, and it's bad. So we're not going to do that. But also because we're dyslexic and perfectionists, like, it takes us 2 hours to do an assignment that takes another kid 30 minutes. And so we are up to like 2 a.m, frequently trying to do homework. Come home, eat dinner, do homework. Get up at 5:45, shower, get ready for school. But we have to pray and read our Bible every day despite this, or else God is going to be mad at us. The thing is, our body was so exhausted, we didn't know about our heart condition or our other physical conditions yet, and our body was so exhausted, we would fall asleep trying to read the Bible. But that was bad, right? So we started standing and reading the Bible, and we would still fall asleep because we were so exhausted. So we were walking in our room, reading the Bible out loud so we wouldn't fall asleep, so we wouldn't displease God, so we could grow. We're reading out loud, and we're so exhausted we would still fall asleep. We would slowly just, and then our whole body would jerk us awake, and we felt so much guilt that we couldn't do this one simple thing. And I'm mad about it. I'm mad that people told us that. I'm mad that they told us that, and our body already hurt. It didn't need punished. I needed a nap. And we needed help in school. Like we had told the counselor we thought we had dyslexia in elementary school, and got, like, they didn't listen to us, so after a while you quit trying. And so it's just all on us. We just have to try harder. That's what they had told us in elementary school. You just have to try harder. So we tried, and we pushed ourselves, and we got those good grades, and we did everything. And it hurt us physically and mentally and spiritually. It hurt us. And I'm so mad about it. I'm so mad that what we were told 3 or more times a week when we went to church was that our body was bad, and that trying to listen to our heart and know our heart was bad. It's been so healing to learn how to listen to our body and to listen to our heart. It's what we needed. We needed to be told that our feelings were okay, that we were feeling them for a reason, and not that we were bad for feeling them because we were anxious. Well, be anxious for nothing. We have so much PTSD, and we hadn't even been able to process any of it. Be anxious for nothing just made us feel worse because we couldn't. And that was okay. And we needed to know that was okay. We didn't need any more guilt or pain. And so I'm remembering all of these things. I'm remembering, I don't know if it comes across on the camera how tiny we are, but we're tiny. We're tiny, skinny people, and we've always been. And in high school, because we were told that we should fast every week, and one of our relatives recommended fasting a whole day, we went a whole day every week without food because we thought that this is what we needed to do, because some things only happen through fasting and prayer. We were hurting our body trying to achieve something that didn't need to be achieved. We were neglecting our emotions, just making things worse instead of being able to embrace our body and its weaknesses, to lovingly care for it, to embrace even our own anxiety and say, hey, it's okay to be scared sometimes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start crying. So I think that's part of why we stop at 16 in our age slide, because there was not the trauma that we dealt with our father, but other trauma going on that we couldn't acknowledge at the time, because if we acknowledged it, then that put us in a greater danger, an eternal danger, where the danger with our father was just a physical danger, right? So our traumatized self couldn't acknowledge that what was going on was bad. But I can acknowledge it now. And we are at a point where we can look at a thing and say, this is bad, while also saying there were good things about it. It wasn't all bad. It wasn't. There was some really good stuff. And I'm grateful for the good stuff. But it's important to talk about the bad stuff. It's important to name it and to say it's every bit as bad as it is. Because otherwise we can't heal. Otherwise other people can't heal. People won't be able to realize, because they're so caught up in this dissociation of like, oh no, no, nope, I'm fine, blessed and highly favored, it's fine. They can't step outside to see that they're anxious and afraid and hurting and desperately need to listen to their own heart and know that it's okay, or that maybe it will be okay, to be able to say that this is not okay. So, anyway, I just wanted to talk about that.